Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. July 7th, Thursday, one more day, and we are done for the week and ready to rock and roll on the weekend. So, thank you for being here. The ones are, if you're watching these live, please put in the comments live. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay. Just making sure that Facebook is sending all these videos to everyone, and I'm sure that we are on every single platform. Let me double check something. Oops, some technical difficulties already. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, guys, thank you for being here. My name is Javier Treras, and I'm here to share something I've been learning. Like I said, I call it ILTs because invest, learn, and teach. And today we want to talk about what you track, you increase. When you really put focus on what you really want to achieve, when you really want to have, and you start tracking exactly what you want out of an outcome from whatever you want, you're definitely going to start attracting the positive things. So most of the time, what we want to have certain goals, right? And then when we create those goals, if we don't take actions against those goals are going to become wishes. And then if you have a goal and you're going to have a plan of action and you are not focusing and tracking what are you doing, what are the actions are you taking against that goal, simple, it's going to become only a wish. Wish is something that you wish and you dream of and you never do something about it. But when you take actions, hey, good morning, Facebook user, thank you for being here, I appreciate it. When you take actions, that's when you want to start attractive things, because what you have in your mind needs to be connected with your inner game, and your inner game needs to be connected with your emotions. When you feel emotions of achieving those goals, emotions of how you're gonna feel when you achieve those goals, you start taking actions and you're gonna start being focused on what you really want to have in life. And one of the things that you definitely need to try is your money. Money has to be one of the most important things to track, because most of the times we don't know where the money goes. We have no clue how come I don't have enough money at the end of the month. Why I don't have enough money to do this? How come I'm running short in this kind of aspect of my financials? Because you are not tracking. If you are focused on making money and have money at the end of the month, you need to start tracking. And I'm going to share five things today that's going to help you to track your money and start focusing on getting a good net worth. And tomorrow we're going to talk about net worth, because really, really important is for you to start tracking how you spend the money. It's not how much money you make, guys. And I'm saying this for months and years. When I have a financial services business, I used to sit down with people that was making $1 million a year, but they were spending 1.1. They broke. So it doesn't really matter how much money you make. Doesn't really matter how much money you make in your job, how much money you make in your business, how much money you make on your household. It doesn't really matter. It's how good you manage that money. And I make a post this early today in the morning that says, sometimes we focus on buying things to show that we are rich or just to impress other people. That's the biggest mistake that most people do in life. And when you really come and see what's going on in your life, why I don't have enough money, well, it's because of the decisions that you make it. So it is very important for you to understand that when you start tracking your money, every single penny, you're going to start attracting abundance. You're going to start being focused on tracking your money. It doesn't matter how much money you made. It can be $50,000 a year. The average household income in the United States is $54,000 a year. And most people say, damn, who lives with $54,000 a year? Nobody. If you spend 55, nobody can live with that money if you spend 55, but if you spend 45, $50,000 a year, of course you can live. Oh, well, but rent is $2,000. Okay, well, let's start focusing on increasing more money then. The only way for you to overcome that shortage in money is to increasing your income. And that's another completely different subject. But today, whatever money you're making, if you start tracking your income, you start tracking every single penny that you make, you definitely going to have money at the end of the month. You definitely going to have money in savings. You definitely going to have money for things that you want to do. It may not be what you want right now, but you're going to start seeing those kind of results. Okay, you're going to see what you can achieve. So let's talk about money. Once again, it doesn't matter how much money you make, but 10% of what you're making needs to be to pay yourself. Javi, what do you mean? You need to pay yourself first, because you need to start creating the habit that you start paying yourself to start saving money for emergencies and for investing in the future. The first thing you need to do is 10% of your income, pay yourself first. When you have 3 to 6 months out of the expenses that can cover 3 to 6 months your expenses of the house, and then you don't touch the money, start investing your money. Investing in real estate, investing in things that's going to produce money, that's going to bring money to your pocket, not on things that's going to take money out of your pocket. Oh, I have 3 to 6 months covering expenses, and guess what? I'm going to buy a car. And then whatever, I mean, I live paycheck to paycheck to pay the car. No, just focus on the things that are important. So 10% of the income needs to be invested paying yourself. Other 10% go to play or spending things that you want to have. I'm going to have a nice watch. 10% of your income starts saving to buy cash. Don't go with, oh, I'm going to pay with a credit card and 10% I pay only $25 a month. No, because if you pay with a credit card, it's a revolving debt that's going to start increasing every single time that you pay the minimum. And then if I watch or whatever you want to buy, it costs you $200 in 6 months, 24 months, you're gonna end up paying probably $2,000. So 10% goes to pay yourself first. Another 10% goes on things that you want to spend, because it's okay for you to spend money, but if you budget that money properly, you're going to be able to do it. So now let's talk about the other 10%. Long-term savings. What are you talking about? Your retirement. Because at some point you need to save money for your retirement. You need to find out what is your number, your financial independence number, how much money you need to accumulate. If you don't know that number, you're going to retire. Only you build a business that produces residual income. If you build a business that produces residual income, and then you may be covered that part. But if you don't, if you have a job, you need to start saving for a long term. So 10% of your money needs to go to long-term savings. One of the most important things that you need to do is another 10% invest in education on yourself. So you can educate this one. I always this, which is very important. The biggest asset you have in life is between your 2 ears, your mind. That's your biggest asset, believe it or not. So if you invest on train yourself, I always use this as a computer. I compare with a computer. If you have a brand new computer, if you want to, for the computer to do something that you want to do, you need to install a program in that computer. When you install the program, the computer is going to start doing absolutely everything that you want the computer to do. This is the exact same thing. If you don't install a chip here, if you don't install a self-development education app in here, you're never gonna achieve different things. Everything starts up in here. So you need to spend 10% of your income investing in yourself here on mindset. Train your mind, because that's what's really gonna help you to change things around. Now, 50% of your income needs to go to necessities. Now we talk about rent. 50% of income needs to cover your bills, your rent, your mortgage, wherever you have. Not your cars. You can drive a car that is 20 years old. Doesn't matter. It will take you from A to B. But your necessities, food, power, bills, basic necessities, 50% needs to do that. Now, If your incomes allow you to include a car payment of $1,000 a month within that 50%, by any means, go ahead and do it. But until you don't get there, just cover the 50% of your income. 50% of your income needs to cover your necessities. The next one is very important. 10% giving account. You need to start learning that give is one of the most powerful tools to attract abundance. I'll repeat again. Giving is one of the most powerful tools to attract. So 10% set up a giving. I do this sometimes with my kids. We go to Walmart and we sneak $5, $10, $20 bill into a diaper box. I don't even know who that person is. I don't even know who's gonna get the box, but I'm giving and I'm teaching my kids that that's one of the principles that you need to learn in life to attract abundance. We go all three together and we make it fun and we make sure that nobody is watching, because you know how people is. And the moment that nobody's watching, we stick $5, $10, $20 diaper case. I guarantee you that the person that opened up that box is going to be a blessing. They may need an extra $20 for gas. They may need an extra $5 to buy something else. Give 10%. You need to allow your money you make, 10% needs to be in giving. And the last one, 10% to play account. To take your family to a nice restaurant once a month or once a quarter, whatever it is. You don't have to be going out every single weekend. If your income under the 10% allows you to go out and eat every single weekend, kudos, great for you. But if you're not that level yet, 10%, you can take your family once a quarter to a nice restaurant and that's it. And then the rest of the weekends, you gather together as a family, watch a movie, popcorn, or something like that. So you need to focus on your money. You need to do this if you really want to start making at the end of the year, not at the end of the month. And now you sit down, I'm still running short. And then the only other option is to make some extra money. Find a side hustle. But I would recommend a side hustle that produces residual income. That's fine. You can choose the hours you want anytime you and make some extra money. So guys, you track your increase. I'm gonna go over all these again. 10% needs to pay in yourself first. And 10% savings. Okay. Another 10%. Your self-education mindset, 50% your necessities, 10% for a given account, and another 10% to play, to do what you want to do with your family, because memory will last forever. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to share this video, please feel free to share it. Make any comments. I do appreciate the people that come in here. I don't know your name. It says Facebook user, but thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I will come back tomorrow with ILT number 6. And thank you once again. Please share this video with people that may hear this. I will make it happen and declare it's the best Thursday of your life. See you at the top.